Well, hello everyone, this is Aya. Welcome back to The Sims 2 Let's Play The Hunger Games Part 1, Episode 5. I've been away for quite a while. Well, you're not gonna see that because I've been uploading a lot this week. But yeah, but truth be told, this is the first recording I did in a good 2 weeks from the very last video that I've downloaded. And the reason for that is because I was too busy putting together my new computer. So that's the good news I want to announce, everyone. So I finally got my new computer. It's all built up. This is my i7, I believe 4970K. It's running on a mid tower with full everything. Almost everything's brand new on an MSI Gaming 5 motherboard. It has a brand new cooler that I've never used before, and supposedly the liquid cooler helps keep the life of the processor longer, so it's supposed to run better too. And I do notice a big improvement in my Sims 2. I did play test the Sims 2 yesterday with a recording that I did not end up not using. So just tested, and it was very smooth. It played beautifully. I have no problem with it. So I'm so happy I got it, and I finally get to record and share with you guys again. I also did some rendering on I also rendered the last episode with this the last 3 episodes with this computer, and it seems to run really well. So yeah, so now that I can finally announce that I am back fully, and not only will I be able to do a Let's Play for The Sims 2, but I'll be able to do The Sims 3 and 4, and I also get to do some other games as well. I haven't yet decided what game I'm going to do yet, but I can't wait. It'll be so much fun. So back into the Sims challenge. We are still doing the Sims 2 Hunger Games challenge. This challenge is created specifically for the Sims 2. Now, I know there is another version of the Hunger Games challenge for the Sims 2, but I didn't want to do that because that one takes over a few generations. And this challenge that I'm doing right now, I provide the link in the description box if you look down at it, if you want to read about the rules. But this one is very flexible. If you're lucky, you can finish within 1 generation, not counting the parent, or you can try to last it through a few more generations if you're unlucky. And whether or not you'll be able to make it past the first generation will be up to your luck, because it all comes down to a roll of a dice. So yeah, so it really just comes down to chance, which is really good for me because I hate killing off my Sims. So putting that kind of play into it kind of forces my hand. So so I'd be able to do it. I never really like killing off one of my Sims. I hate it when they die. It's one of the reasons why I have a hard time playing past the first generation, because I do not want to see my original Sims die. So hopefully in the Sims challenge we don't see them die, although it is to be expected. Anyway, my timer is on. I'm gonna try to record this within 30 minutes because I do note that the last few episodes has been an hour, and I don't know about you guys, but I do watch Let's Play, and it's really hard to sit there for an hour watch somebody play a game. I mean, I can actually sit for 30 minutes, but then my attention starts draining, so I feel really bad about it. But I didn't want to cut the videos and just run it all at once. But I'm going to try to cut my video short now, guys. For this episode, we're gonna basically try to raise the kids, raise the toddlers, try to get them to raise up their body points, because that's become very important to us later in the game. I will explain to that then, or if you're curious, just go ahead and look at the rules. I believe it's under part 2, the reaping. Also we're going to try to get Olga and Damion pregnant again with more kids, because the more kids the better, if we want a better chance at defeating this challenge for the first generation. Now, if you kind of notice, their names change, and this is because I migrated the whole game from my brother's computer to this computer, and for some reason during the migration it ended up changing the name. I did try to go into SimPE to change the name, but when the SimPE loaded, it doesn't detect any discrepancies. So but then when I load it, there is discrepancy. So I'm gonna try, after I save this game, I'm gonna try to go back and fix it. Maybe because it's first time loading a migrated game, that's probably what it is. So please ignore this for now. The kids thankfully still have their same name. I kind of find it funny how Damion is now Angie McChrystal and Olga is now Jung Rathar. It's like their names is like completely reversed in like male and female's name. So we have Olga here. She's holding Peta. I gave him some new hair. No. This is the hair he grew up with, but I gave him new clothes, and I gave Gail new clothes and hair as well because the hair he grew up with was very I don't know, like I didn't like it, so I switched it. So he got new clothes as well, and he's so adorable, isn't he? He's so cute. Another thing is I also fixed their not there, the nursery. I also took away their cribs and gave them all toddler beds. And you guys know that I love toddler beds because they're so useful. I don't know how you like that does it, but like I like realism in my game. So when it comes to toddler, you know, like I babysit a lot of kids, and with toddlers is if they get tired, they will either crawl into their blanket and fall asleep, or they crawl into the nearest bed and sleeps. And you know, and in The Sims 2, if you don't have a toddler bed, somebody had to put them to bed, and they just crash onto the floor. And I find it really, I don't know, I didn't like that. So I basically bought them the toddler beds, and then gave Damion put these away so that later children can use them. So they have that, and oh, this music is loud. Give me a second. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Just give me 1 second. Gonna turn it down. Okay. You know what? I'm going to just turn it down during recording. But I'm going to put in blankets. This is toddler quote. And this is infant. This is toddler. Okay. We're going to give them all. Oh. The reason I'm giving them these is because I do not like kids sleeping without proper blankets. Give me something. This is a cute one. We'll give something like kids patterns. I have quite a few, but I can't find them right now. I'm not sure they appreciate that one. Like I hate how these thumbnails are not actually showing the actual design for the blankets, but I think that would do. I also put in toys. Now these toys are actually custom toys. I forgot I got them. I forgot where I get them from. If you want to know, let me know. But they're custom toys. They're custom toys created by custom toys that I downloaded. And the reason why I'm using these custom toys and not let me just put one of these here. The reason why I'm using these custom toys and not something and not the action that comes with the game is because I'm gonna show you. They increase body points. See? Oh, these are created by Rebecca. She's really good at creating kids toddler stuff. Anyway, they can increase body points, which is really important when you go into playing, because these body points will be used during the reaping and it'll come very, very handy. And like I said again, I'll explain a bit more to that. Basically is the more body points they have, the more chance of them being able to survive the reaping is gonna happen. So yeah. So I put down the rattlers because this one increased the body, and I put these because it increased mechanical. I'm probably gonna be having the kids use the rattler more because I need them to increase as much body point as they can. I'm not gonna focus on other ones, but I will focus on these body points. Okay. Oops, sorry. Do you not want to see Damion while he's taking a shower? I also put in I'm gonna do this. I also put in toilet. Potty training potty. So the kids can get potty trained. This is my favorite potty. And go. One up there, so they can get potty trained by the parents. And I also put in the activity table, but I have a feeling I won't be using this too much since I'm gonna have the kids play a lot more with the rattler. But I'm gonna leave them here anyway because it will help them bond, and that's gonna be important too because you know with the Hunger Game, you know, they usually have a sibling volunteer, and I feel like it doesn't really make it clear in the challenge in the actual rules, but I can actually add a rule where like if a sibling have relationship score very, very high, they can actually volunteer for the sibling. So this is to promote siblings, you know, bonding. Okay, so we can go ahead and continue. I believe Olga had to take a shower. Oops, what happened? What just happened? She's just like, this is a glitch. Like I said again, this game is actually migrating, so I'm gonna just have her. Oh, she wants the kid, so I'm gonna keep that. She's holding Pita, so Pita wants to be tickled by the mom, so mom can go ahead and tickle the baby. And dad is currently taking a shower, and we're going to peek. There you go. That's cute. Oh, now he wants to be played with the dad. Okay, so mom can put. Oh look, Gail's like on his way. I mean, no, on his way to thing. Nope, you're not going there. You're gonna play with the rattlers, with the baby rattles. And you, mom, gonna take. Oof, sorry about that. I'm gonna. Okay, so mommy gonna take Pita to potty train. Potty train Pita. While daddy is gonna go use the toilet, and he's gonna cook. He's gonna make something to eat. So let me see. He's gonna serve dinner. He's gonna make. This will have sub because they don't have enough like cooking point yet. They're gonna make Sataran's jambalaya. They don't have enough points to actually cook something. So there you go. She's gonna train him. I hate not being able to use the smart milk here because it's gonna be really hard to train these kids with the toddler skills. I'm gonna turn on the toddlers monitor. Reason for this is because oh wow, that rain. Can you hear that rain? It's so loud. Oh, I just noticed something. Just noticed that I left this hanging. Literally. Okay. Ooh. Oh, her period ended, which means she can get pregnant. So I'm gonna have her go ahead and take a shower. And Pita gonna go ahead and play with his baby rattler. And after he cooks, I don't have to take Gale to take that yet. I don't have to potty train Gale yet. His bladder's not that bad. He's cooking. Where's Gale? Why isn't Gale playing? Fine. Gale can teleport here, and mom can potty train. Mom can just wait until you teleport and then potty train him. Okay. Now potty train Gale. Wait, did he burn his food? What happened? Why did he stop cooking? Huh. And he's enjoying it. I don't know, guys, but this kitchen looks so bare, no flour, no anything. That's because I don't want to spend money furnishing, like, you know, like decorating yet, because they need all the money they can get. Look at her, she's like, I hate you. Look at her face. She's like, I can't do this anymore. Woman, it's only like, what, your third day? And you're already looking bored. Poor lady. Oh god. Okay. Woo! Okay, he technically learned it. Okay. Now Gale, sweetie, go ahead and Let's put another. Oh, there. Come play with here. And mom can get down and eat, and then go relax and wait for your husband. So. Oh, he burned it! Look at this. They really need to get the cooking skills up, because look at that, he burned it. I love this expression on his face. I am gonna so take this picture. Oops, sorry you guys. I'm gonna take this picture. I believe is F5, F10, yep. And I'm gonna so take this picture. That's gonna be this like a cap or something. Oh, look at Damion's face. Oh, poor guy. Take this picture and I'm all set. So F10 again. F10, F5. Oh, F1. No. F10, F1. There you go. Sorry guys. I am still trying to get back into the hang of The Sims. He's playing. And he's playing. I wonder if one of them have to get it again yet. Not yet. They have a long way to go. Aw, don't worry about it, Damion. You have no skill in cooking, at least you can try it. I should just make you how to make a sub. But please don't burn any more food. The kids hungry yet? Not really. They are tired. Why isn't she eating? Oh, that's because I haven't ordered her to eat. I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit. It's been a little bit slow. So yeah, building the computer, it's actually more stressful than I thought it is. And I'm gonna tell you, it's not the building the computer that is difficult. It is, I'm gonna put this away, as meal. And it's not building the computer that's difficult, because once you get into once you know what you, like, you know, which wires go where, what components to install first and what to install last, it's super easy. It's just the stress, of being disorganized, and let me tell you, I am so disorganized, you know, when it comes to this for some reason, then again, I'm actually disorganized anyway, but, I have to admit, it's just so stressful because, you know, but then again, I've been having very bad luck too. So to make things really difficult for me was when I first ordered the part off Amazon. So when I ended up ordering the parts off Amazon, hold on, I'm gonna save this right here. When I ordered parts on Amazon, I ordered them on the board, and I ordered well, I'm trying to tell you why the computer broke in the first place. The computer was working fine, but I broke it. Well, technically not broke it, because it could still be put back together, but I ended up getting rid of it anyway because I had it for like 8 years, and 7 to 8 years, and it's getting old. So so it was running on its last oil. So yeah, so I took it apart because for some reason the power, like, I noticed the the performance been getting very, very low. So my brother been telling me that my hard drive was broken, or that it's my power box supply, so it's not enough. So I decided I bought a new hard drive, a hybrid, and I also bought a new power box. But when I installed the power box, it started making noises. So I took it apart and decided to move the whole computer and put in a new tower, move it onto a spare tower that my brother had. When I did so, it didn't work. And I already took the computer apart, so I guess for some reason I broke something, so I ended up not doing it, and I ended up throwing it away instead of putting it back together because it was broken. So I threw it away, and I kept the essential, like the graphic card and the old hard drive and stuff, so I can migrate to a new box, to the new computer. And then so I ordered the motherboard online, and when the motherboard came, I went to I found out that there was a computer store close to where I'm living, Micro Center, and they have my processor for less money than it is originally online. So I ordered that. I drove. Now, mind you, I'm going to pause this for a second. Mind you, I've been having a really bad year. I totaled my car. I was without my car for a good 6 months. The whole summer, I literally had no car, and I was so stressed out. And so on the same day where you know, I supposed to, like, I got my motherboard and everything, I decided you know, so my friend drove me to go get my my friend drove me to Micro Center so I can buy all the parts to put my computer together. So I came home, I brought my baby brother and I, who has more experience in building a computer than I am. We sat down, like, we went to pick up the computer parts. We came home at 1. We literally sat down until 2 a.m. the next day. And the reason for that was, it didn't really take us long to put the computer together, about 3 hours, but for some reason when we pressed the power button, it just turned on and turned off and turned on and turned off and all that stuff. So we couldn't understand why, so we took it apart, put it back together, put it apart, put it back together, and tried to find out why it was happening. In the end, it turned out that of 2 things. The first problem was that the RAM slot were broken. It was completely broken, so that caused the computer to turn on and turned off. So it's unusable, so basically the motherboard was broken. And also, second thing was, we didn't mount it right. Oh, this audio is super loud. I'm not liking how loud this is right now. Yeah. So it was super loud. And so super loud, sorry. So yeah, so it turns out that the motherboard was faulty. So I had to turn it in for a replacement, and then we also realized because I mounted wrong, I also caused a short circuit within the computer, so that probably will destroy a lot of those things too. So everything got returned. So the next day, the problem was the replacement would come, except that if I want the replacement to come, I had to wait 5 days for a computer, and I couldn't do that because my baby brother it was like the same day that he had to go do his game testing. My brother is a gamer, so he get a lot of like game developers asking him to play test their game, and so that day he was supposed to play test For Honor, which is a new game that's coming out next year. So he really needed a computer. So I canceled my replacement. I got a refund. Thankfully, I had enough money to go buy all the parts at Micro Center, who thankfully have all the parts I need. So I drove a car, a new car that my mom bought for my brother. Drove that car into Boston traffic, and mind you, I did not like driving in Boston traffic. If you guys already know, Boston traffic is considered the worst driver in America or the world. So anyway, so I drove there in Boston traffic. In a car that I've never driven before, and I haven't been driving for a good 6 months. So it was total nerve-wracking. I don't even know how I did it. So I ended up managing to buy all the parts, came home, put it together, really easy. But when I went to turn on the power button, get what? The freaking power did not come on. The computer didn't even boot up, and I was so angry because it would not turn up, and I don't know why. So thankfully, my other brother, he has a computer, so I ended up talking him into letting my baby brother use his computer to play test the game. And I told myself that I'm going to take the computer to Geek Squad, who is professional, and find out why I'm having all these difficulty. The very next day, I went, and it turns out the power box wasn't enough. I didn't have enough volts in the power box to power up the whole computer. So I went and bought a new one, and it kind of worked. It kind of worked because when I took it home, I put it together, and it didn't boot on still. So I unplugged a few fans and a hard drive, and it finally worked. So yeah, it was really crazy. So yeah, so it didn't work, but I managed to get it working. So the next day, thankfully, my baby brother was able to use my computer on his game, which was kind of sad for me because, you know, you expect that since you bought it, you'd be the first person to actually use it, but you weren't. But I wasn't too upset about that. So then after that, I returned the power box to Best Buy, and I went to Micro Center and bought a higher voltage, and got the new voltage, and that is the voltage I'm running on right now. It's working on my computer, but I did not get the one that I want. So this is gonna get returned for the one that I want because it's finally working. But let me tell you, despite that all that, just the stress is just horrendous. And mind you, I think I forgot to also mention that after I bought everything at Micro Center and came home, and before the power didn't turn on, even before that, what ended up happening was, after that nerve-wracking trip to buy them after the first time driving, came home, put it together, like, you know, open box, getting ready to put everything together. But guess what happened? I forgot to buy the mounting screws. And because I forgot to buy the mounting screws, guys, I wasn't able to build until the next day, which is so frustrating. So like I said again, I was so disorganized. So guys, if you're going to buy a new computer, make a list of everything you need, because it would drive you crazy. And also do a little bit more homework, because I guess because my brother was so experienced in building computers, like we never really questioned that the 750 watts will not be enough to power the whole computer. But yeah, that was kind of like a curveball that got thrown at us. So yeah, it was just really bad. Basically, so that's why something that could take me 1 day to put together literally took me 2 weeks to put together, because of running back and forth, forgetting missing parts, realizing that the part is incompatible. It's just nerve-wracking and headache and stress. Did they get pregnant? Yes, they got pregnant. No nudity, no nudity. There you go. So yeah, I'm gonna save right now. My phone just beeped, so signaling that I should start saving my game. But I just want to say, sorry for this video. I feel like I'm ranting in this video, but at least we did get our goals. We did get to take care of the kids. We got Olga pregnant again, and and I did get like, you know, update you guys on what's been going on during the 2 years. Although you guys probably won't feel like it, because I just uploaded the part 3 a few days ago. So not part 4, episode 4, just a few days ago. But for me, yeah, it's been quite a long 2 weeks. So I'm just happy, guys. I finally get my computer working. But let me tell you, this is actually a lesson learned for me, because the reason is, after today, this month actually, I still have to build another computer, and that one's for my brother, because now that I get mine completed, I have to go in and build his computer, because I promised him I'll buy him all the parts, since you know, whether it's my fault or not, I did broke his computer. So now I could go back and do it again. But hopefully this time, with this experience, I'll be able to do it much better, more organized. And now this time, I know I'm not gonna forget the mounting screws, and I know I'm buying a really higher power supplies for him, so that we won't have to go through what I went through building my computer. But okay, enough ranting. So for this to sum up this episode up, guys, you know, to keep the toddlers, get them up to speed, updates the nursery a little bit, and we got Olga pregnant with another kid. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, guys, because the house seems a little crowded, and both kids seems a handful right now. So I'm hoping that in the next episode, we maybe just have 1 or 2 kids. I don't want a triplet or a quadruplet, because I have a feeling if that happened, I'm gonna be pulling my hair out. So, before I go, guys, I just want to ask you guys, if you guys watch the video, please comment, let me know what you guys thinking about this LP. What direction do you think I should take this in? Or if you have any questions at all regarding you know, any question regarding my computer, or any question you know, at all, just post a comment, or just to say hi, or just to comment on things, you know, you see, or things you want to suggest. Just do that, because, you know, guys, you know, when I see a comment, read a comment, it encourages me to actually continue, because like, you know, I don't think I care as much of the likes and stuff. I just care, like, I just feel more inspired when somebody comment, and I feel more motivated when somebody comment and say some things. So please subscribe and comment, and let me know you know, what is your opinion with the whole LP. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for stopping by.